We are back on our show. Always good to have Deb Faircloth with us from the Faith House. She's got some big news to share, a new location.
Absolutely. Typically, domestic violence agencies keep their locations confidential, but we're very proud to announce that we have a new non-confidential location at 620 Murray Street, Lawyers Row.
I love that, yes, Lawyers Row.
Exactly. We're right in the middle of the block, 620 Murray. And this is to make it more convenient for victims who are going to the courthouse to maybe get a restraining order, or to the sheriff's department upstairs in the courthouse or next door to press charges, to come on over and see us, and we can help them attend to their needs.
What does this mean for you?
Well, it means a lot more work, and as I mentioned to you a few moments ago, I think domestic violence advocates are the only people in the world who feel sad when business is booming. And in the 3 weeks that we have been in this new public location, 620 Murray Street, we have had a significant rise in our statistics. Just yesterday, for example, within the space of an hour, we had 3 calls for shelter in this area, people who were fleeing domestic violence. And of course, there are no domestic violence shelters in Rapides Parish.
So now people are aware this is a public location, so now that there's they're able to find you easier.
Exactly, much greater ease of access, and so they're welcome to call us to make appointments to get their needs assessed, and we can outline what their needs are. We can go with them to the courthouse to provide court accompaniment. We can assist with restraining orders. We can go with them to press charges, whatever the situation is. They can either call us at 448-0884 and make an appointment with Judy for an intake, or they can just drop in. Sometimes if you're in a battering relationship, it's not safe for you to make a phone call, or you don't have an opportunity to make a phone call.
You don't have time to do that.
Exactly. But if you happen to be downtown and the door is right there, you're certainly welcome to knock on it.
The convenience will be a real asset.
Exactly, and it has proved so far. The difference has been radical.
But with this increase, you need sponsors.
Absolutely.
Let's talk a little bit about your sponsorship needs.
Well, for this summer, we have a number of requests. So we have many more men and women coming to us seeking services. They have young children. They have critical needs that they can't meet, and if you can't meet your needs financially, you're more likely to stay in a battering relationship. So we hope that people who are listening out there, church groups, Sunday school classes, civic groups, clubs, whatever, vacation Bible school classes, will decide that they want to sponsor us for a month or so. For example, maybe they would do a month-long paper drive, toilet paper, paper towels, baby wipes, that sort of thing. Or maybe even a canned food drive. And when people talk to me about canned food drives, I always specify classic Southern vegetables, because everybody knows what to do with them. Folks may not know what to do with that jar of pickled artichoke hearts that's been in the back of the cabinet since Christmas, but they do know what to do with a can of corn or peas or potatoes. Yes. A diaper drive, that would be most appreciated. We have a number of young moms who either have newborns or are about to have newborns, and they really are in dire straits. So if there's an agency out there or a group out there that wants to sponsor us, please give us a call at 448-0884.
And you'll help them coordinate that.
Absolutely. We will be so delighted. In addition, people don't realize that a large part of our mandate is not just to protect people, but it's also to prevent domestic violence. And so if given an opportunity, we like going into church groups, sororities, fraternities, boys clubs, girls clubs, etc., and talking to them about how they can recognize a potential batterer, or how they can cope with bullying. We have a number of different programs, including Hands Are Not for Hitting for little bitty kids, that starts emphasizing respect in relationships in a healthy, positive way.
Do you have specific hours of operation?
We're at the office, absolutely, from 9 until 4 every day. But because we know that people who are in violent relationships don't always have control over their time, then we adapt to the needs of the victim. You know, if somebody can only meet us at 7 in the morning at McDonald's, well, that's what we're going to do. If someone needs to meet us after hours, after work, at 6 at night. That's what we're going to do. So,
Deb, thank you so
Thanks for
much for
coming,
this
Deb. Good to have you.
information.
Always
my
good to have you.
pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
More to come on our show. Stay with us on this Thursday.